Hey guys, this is the Black Girl, and I'm here to tell you what it was like growing up for me as a black girl. I'm a black girl. I'm all the way black. My mother and father are black. My grandmother and grandfather on both sides are black, so I consider myself black. But before then, I do have like a white grandfather who was a slave master and actually like had sex with one of his slaves, and after that, freed all his slaves. So that was something cool. I grew up in a place called Landover, Maryland. I was there. I moved there when I was like 8, lived there 10 years, 18, all the way up. And growing up there, it was all black people. I never like got introduced to like any white people, any Hispanic people. The only people that I associated myself was to black people. So I was culturally ignorant. It was kind of awkward for me more so now because when I get introduced to a different race, it was hard like approaching people or not knowing how to approach them or feeling like I'm like beneath them. It was very weird for me and hard, but I'm so glad I overcame it. But growing up in Landover, it's very small minded. I love where I came from and I love the people that are still there, but I'm so glad that I'm able to get exposed to different things and different people and different cultures. All the schools were black. Every school except high school. But even then, I was so, my mind wasn't even focused on different races because everybody was black. Every single body was black where I grew up. It was no, like even when I moved to LA, I thought, before I moved to LA, it was either you're white or you're black to me. Even like I didn't know no other race. I mean, I knew Chinese and your like basics, but not like mixed cultures or, I wasn't aware of that. So it like shocked me. But growing up in Landover and being around a lot of black people, and where I came from, we weren't as smart. We didn't go to like the best schools. I felt like I didn't learn as much as I could have learned. So growing up where I grew up, it was just different, and I'm so glad that I got out of it. But I love where I grew up at. I love the people that I met. I will never not love the people that I met or the people that I grew up with. I'm just different from them now. I never experienced racism until I went to college, and I went to the Allegheny College of Maryland, and it was like a racist town. And I experienced the first person who called us niggers. Me personally, I don't take offense to that. I don't, and it can be wrong. This can cause controversy, but I personally don't take offense to that because it's just like nowadays, the word bitch. Nobody doesn't care if they call people a bitch. That's a very offensive word. I think bitch and nigger is off the same category to me. So I don't take offense to when people curse or if they have a song out and they singing niggas in the song. Let them say it. They not harming nobody. It's a song. Actually, my homeboy at work, Eric, I'm giving you a shout out. He say nigga, and I don't care. He Hispanic, and I don't.
He's Hispanic though. He's not white.
But I don't. I think if you say it, if you're rapping, you know what I mean. If you with your homeboys and y'all chilling, but if you say it offensively, like to a person, that's hurtful. But it's the same thing as somebody calling somebody a bitch is hurtful. We shouldn't be accepted for one word and not the other. We're going to hold our words accountable if we're going to do that. So if I'm okay with somebody saying the word bitch, I should definitely be okay with somebody calling the word nigga. Growing up for me, I was very fortunate. My mom, oh gosh, my mom, she's wonderful. She did all that she can for us. I get my strength from her. We were never without. It's been times where I believe priorities didn't get made so we can have a good Christmas or a good birthday or anything like that. And was it the right or wrong thing to do? I don't know. But I know I would do that for my kids. My mom always provided no matter what. We might have had times where my mom might didn't have a car for 2 years, but it didn't affect us. Well, it didn't affect me as a child growing up, which it shouldn't because we're kids. So a lot of challenges that my mom may had we never seen it. But did she have them? Of course. I wasn't able to identify cultures. Can I now identify cultures? Yes. Most cultures, yes. Most cultures, 100% yes. Is it more for me to know? 100%. Even like meeting Stephanie, the Filipino girl, I didn't know how to like approach her, or like I never connected with a person like her before, or her race like her before. I always had black friends, and it's nothing wrong with black, white, whatever. But to really end racism, you have to treat people as an equal. So like I never had a Filipino friend before, and now she's my best friend, and now we are like two peas in a pod. And I never thought that I can even vibe out with a person like that. You know, Patrick, he's white. You know, like I just have all types of friends. And when you have all types of friends, you have so much to learn and grow from. And when you stick yourself to a single race, you're creating racism, because you feel like you can't identify with the next race. And I have felt like that so much. Like I felt like I could only identify myself with black people, you know, or talking to them and vibing out with them because they are me. I am your culture. We are each other's culture. But you can also vibe out with so many different people. The world is huge. So like growing up as a black girl, it was hard for me because I wasn't able to express, to grow to my full potential like I am now. That's why I will say it's hard. Did I have a good life? Did I have any wants? No, I had a good life. My family's good. We're solid. We're strong. Both sides of my family. But you can still have problems growing up black where all you're exposed to is black. So it's good to travel. It's good to meet people. Don't believe that nobody is beneath or above you. Everybody is equal. And that's what I got to say. So this was like growing up for me. And I hope that I can like touch somebody's heart. And, you know, I hope I didn't offend anybody. And I'm out. The Filipino and black girl. What it's like being a black girl. Bye.